All right, so 1 year ago, I scraped together a down payment for a condo that I've since turned into an Airbnb. At the time, there was a huge sense of relief that I was able to get out, if not at the top, at least higher than I was when I came in. There was a little bit of like, I'm done for now moment, but the markets have a way of pulling you back in, especially when the world is burning. The last few weeks, we have been living through chaos theater. We've had tariffs, turmoils, crypto surges, and I'm only recording this on a Wednesday. But the thing that we have seen is that the markets are actually stronger than the madness. Yeah, there's a Liberation Day fiasco, but ever since then, things have been riding strong, and that's not just in the US stock market. In fact, the TSX has outperformed the SPY in the last 6 months and the last 10 years. 12 months, not 10 years. God damn it. And that's the first time that's happened. In fact, most world markets have seen a huge bump since Trump. Believe it or not, the currency that's been doing the greatest in the last year is the ruble. But all this momentum has got my palms itching, and I want to get back into the market. It's like a bad ex. You know it's bad for you, but sometimes you still find yourself reaching for your phone and checking an update. Now, my whole thing used to be investing in the Canadian market. People always used to chirp me for that because you have way greater returns investing in America. At least you did before. The TSX has been outperforming the SPY, and America's whole thing is being held up by 7 tech companies in a trench coat. We're stacking slow and steady dubs, and that's mostly happening from natural resource extraction and mining. Not to mention some infrastructure thanks to Brookfield. So I wanted to get back into the market, but I wanted to do it smart, which is why I asked for ChatGPT's help in picking some stocks. I'm not really trying to get rich quick here. I'm just wanting to invest the money that the Airbnb has made in a way that makes more money than it would in a savings account, which is about 3%. Anything greater than that, I'm eating gravy. So what I did is I told the ChatGPT that I have set up for this exact project that I wanted some stocks that would benefit Mark Carney's leadership. I did tell it that I didn't want any Brookfield stock because I feel like that's too easy. Obviously, it's going to go up. I also told it I didn't want any meme stocks. Literally just energy, oil, and things that are solid, things that get underneath your fingernails. So the ChatGPT came up with a strategy that I didn't even consider, which was Canadian defense. Now, we do actually make quite a lot of armored vehicles here in Toronto that get sent over to Ukraine to fight the war. But we also do some sneakier drone stuff out in Halifax. We train soldiers in Winnipeg. I think that's the actual army. My point is there's quite a big defense sector in Canada if you know where to look. So what the ChatGPT told me to do was build around a company called Caffeine Group, ticker CGY. It's a stable government contractor with its fingers in health, tech, and most importantly, defense. Then I asked it for some exposure in the oil and gas realm. Things that I thought that we're going to eat under Carney when he opened up our borders outside of just one trading partner. This meant Suncor, Tech, Resources, and little slices of C&Q and First Quantum. So pretty much we took the first $20,000 I made from Airbnb this year and put 35% in Suncor, 35% in Tech B, and then 15% each in C&Q and First Quantum, doing another sale for the Callion Group. So we're going to track the progress of it in YouTube Shorts, but I did just kind of want to address it and give you guys the numbers. I'm going to include a screenshot of what I bought in at, and we'll be able to track this journey. Truthfully, as long as you invest in something you believe in, you can never truly lose, whether that's anime collectibles or Japanese Pokémon cards or resources that benefit the incoming administration. The smartest way to diversify is by doing it in things that you believe in and that makes sense to you. Don't take any of this as investment advice, obviously. I'm telling you that I'm asking a computer how to do this. That being said, there's nothing stopping you asking a computer from how to do it with your own money. At the end of the day, we're not on this world for a long time, so we might as well get some money while we're here. This is Slava Pete for Gary Grindset, and if you want to see me take AI and make some money with it, hit follow, subscribe, or whatever the heck you're watching, and I'll see you next time.